Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your September reading. Let's see what's going on in your month ahead. Make sure to check your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs to get the complete picture. Check out the astrology video so you know what's up in the skies and how you can flow with it. And for later down the month, when you want the astrology in just one quick shot, you can check out the interactive astrology calendar, which will be linked in the description box. So that way you just click on the date on the calendar, it takes you to a page and describes what's going on, how long it's going to be lasting, who's the most affected, and how can we flow or connect with that energy. Quite a bit in there if you want to check that out. Let's get some more cards, then we will begin. Alright, I was trying to get 5 cards, but you're getting constantly 6 cards. So, okay, the first card we have here is the Lovers. Okay, then we have the Queen of Cups. This could be representing you since you're a water sign. There can also be Cancerians and Pisceans in your life. We have Strength, which is a Leo card. Lovers, by the way, is Gemini. So quite a bit happening in there already. We have Queen of Swords, again Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Three of Swords, and what else do we have? The King of Wands. So many. Okay, first of all, Major Arcana and all the court cards. There's like only one Minor Arcana here. So big themes this month. And even though like Mercury is going retrograde, so I suppose Geminian topics are going to be quite highlighted for you. If you're a Scorpio rising, that would be your 8th house, and it can deal with intimacy, taxes, investments, and the deep psychological mind as well. Okay, let's clarify each of these cards, then we'll get into your interpretation. Quite a bit going on here. So the first one here, the Lovers and the Ten of Wands, can be talking about being burdened by needing to make a choice. So you're consulting some people that you can trust and you can rely on, and you might be even consulting your higher self on this. This could be related with love and relationships because, there's quite a bit going on in your 7th house since, the North Node moved into Taurus, which is right opposite your sign. So topics around relationships, other people, and your interactions with other people, that could have been already very highlighted. And that is sort of being brought into continuation again. It is also talking about how you relate with yourself because the Strength card is representing the fierce side of us and also the gentle side. So we have the combination of the divine masculine and the divine feminine forces within us, and how we maintain a balance within that can also be brought into focus. And we might be needing to make a certain choice here that is not easy because we have to lay down certain other burdens. It's as though what thoughts or what patterns are you willing to sacrifice, because there needs to be a sacrifice in order to become stronger or really stick with what is relevant. So you're making tough choices which are actually for your best interest, but you don't want to make the wrong choice here. So you're really consulting your higher self, and you're trying to align your head and your heart and just using your willpower to guide yourself down a harmonious path, whether it is in relationships or it is in relationship with career, your environment, the people you want to encounter, and so on. Okay, so these 3 cards, I just feel like it's a loop, and this is taking care of itself. And then we have this section here with the Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands. It's like you have this vision, this aspiration, and you want to be headed somewhere, and the road has its obstacles, but you are using that as steps that you're learning and growing with in order to achieve that vision of yours. But it looks like with the Queen of Swords, you can be guarded. You might not want to emotionally attach with something, be it a goal or an aspiration, or bigger goal, but it's sort of the needing to not attach yourself to the situation. That is actually a good thing if you're not attaching expectations to it. So if it is being exercised in that way, then it is quite healthy, and you're actually manifesting a lot of growth for your business, your goals, career, drive, willpower, motivation, whatever you are aspiring to do here. But if this is going in the imbalance section of being really guarded, very critical, then it can be that you criticize your own creative ideas and you put yourself down and then you feel hurt yourself. So there is that feeling of don't extinguish your own flames because you have a lot of creative force this month. Passionately, if you try to quell this a lot instead of channel it, it can feel very difficult to process because you're not able to express yourself. So the solution here is to work, if you need help, you can ask for help. We have three, we have 2 here, so it's sort of, and the lovers there as well. So it looks like there are people around you who are helping you through it and that you can talk to certain people about whatever you're dealing with. Perhaps that's why we have so many court cards as well. There could be, this one I'm really getting a bit of a masculine dominant vibe here. So 2 masculine energies and 1 feminine energy I'm feeling, but I could go both ways with the Queen of Swords. 1 masculine, 1 feminine for sure, and then there is another one that perhaps you don't talk with so much, but you can talk with them if you need guidance, like a counselor or something. Okay, it could be a detached connection, Okay, so if you're becoming too guarded such that you're not allowing your passions to come through, then you're alienating parts of yourself from yourself, right? So that's where working with others, learning from others, talking about whatever you're going through with some people, that can really help. Mercury will be going retrograde in Libra, and then it moves in retrograde to Virgo as well. That would be your 12th house to the 11th house, so there could be some fears and insecurities that come up, and we're needing to work through that. Meanwhile, Mars is in Gemini, which is your 8th house, which is also a very deep psychological house. So there could be some fears around trust issues, heartbreaks, relationships, how much of yourself you give into something, where do you guard yourself, all these topics coming up for you in this month. Other people can really help you work through it because I see very supportive energies here. One could be a fire sign dominant, one could be a water sign, like I said, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I know I'm saying almost all of the signs, but really there could be like 3 different people who have these combinations, and it's a wonderful combination because that keeps you balanced and grounded by giving you a lot of different perspectives. Okay, let's get some more cards. But provided that you heal, because the Mother of Wands here with the 3 of Swords, that's giving me a lot of purging and healing type of vibe. It's my friend tells me this, so fire is the only element that can purify without becoming impure itself. Okay, and I find that so interesting. This is what that's reminding me of. There is healing, but before you heal, all of that illusion, all of the ignorance, it has to just be gone. And that is totally your wheelhouse, and that's what's happening here with Mars being there. This could be the fiery Mars energy we were talking about. And it just comes up because, and it feels like that coming to the surface kind of empowers you even more. No joke, really, because if that's the obstacle, there is no more obstacle. The moment it comes into your consciousness, it's as good as healed. I don't know how, but sometimes the realization itself and the acknowledgement itself is so powerful that you know who you are and you know what you're capable of and you know how to work with it as well. Very powerful. Wow, what is going on here? Light and the unexpected, Uranian Tower card here. Okay. Something unexpected, epiphanies. That purging feeling is as well coming out again with that card. Let's see, manifesting and doing. Now this is being in that attractive, connected position with the universe and just setting out the intentions, having faith in things, and then you're also doing something about it that is utilizing the divine masculine force. And by combining the two, you're kind of making your goals inevitable because you are actively walking towards it. And whatever you're seeking is seeking you as well. There is a meeting halfway of things. There's two here, two here. There's two within this. And we have the fire and water, Scorpio, Leo. There's the meeting up, 3-3, like just the conjoining of the Trinity. So there's meeting of circumstances. We have fall in love with your own story. Yeah, you're kind of enjoying how this unfolds. And with the Queen of Swords here, you might be making sort of predictions for your own life, or you might be planning ahead, just setting goals of, okay, this is how I would like to think, or what I would have liked to achieve by this time. And you're setting like goals for yourself, and you know that it's not going to be, nice and easy, but you're willing to go for it because the result is worth it. So you're sort of writing your own story, and you're doing so because you understand how it has worked out so far. Like, what have you dealt with and what that has made you, and how you are dealing with problems right now. There's more of an active role you're taking. Also with the King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, right? This is co-creating energy here. 3 here, co-creating with the universe, communicating with it, and really becoming friends with the universe and matching your goals with it so that however, full of obstacles a road might be, you're on the right path. Yeah, okay. And we have creator water as well, so water signs are important here. This can be representing you. This can be talking about you stepping into your element, your role. Wow. Okay. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. How is September for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising? Okay, we have wormhole and we have multiverse. This is no joke. Okay. I think this is obvious actually, but portaling through to other possibilities. Just imagining what the many possibilities are. You're not wanting to leave stones unturned. You want to explore many different things, but you're being very intelligent about it. You don't want to go for everything at the same time, okay? Just keep that in mind. Otherwise, with the Lovers and Ten of Wands, you might end up taking on way too much, and that can feel overwhelming. We don't want to reach that space here. And then if that does happen, then given the cards we have here with the Three of Swords, it looks like you would feel unhappy with the quality you're able to deliver, or how much enjoyment you wish to gather from each of these activities would not be as you expected. Okay, so take on the highest priority things, do things one by one. Mars and Gemini can really have that flip-flop kind of energy. So you sometimes want to do a lot of things and then we're exhausted because we took on a lot of things. So that way our manifestations can become very chaotic and we don't really attract exactly what we were wanting to. So keep a focus. That's why setting lists of intention, manifesting and doing is very important here. So first we get new opportunities and choices that are opening to you now. Claim them. Yes. So it can even be in the first section that you're getting an overwhelming amount of options. Okay, many possibilities here. And that can, like I said, feel overwhelming. That's when you're consulting your higher self, meditating, contemplating on it, talking with friends that you really connect with and who are with you on the same emotional level. And with the strength here, you're like, okay, I have to be bold and courageous here, but at the same time, I don't want to sacrifice all my sense of security, because if I don't go at this with a good headspace or with full acceptance, then it can feel a much worse journey or a much harsher journey than it needs to be. Yes. Okay, then we have Falcon. Use your keen perception and skills in making decisions. Do not delay. That's the Queen of Swords here. Very mature energy, honestly. If you know already what this priority that we're talking about in the shuffling, then you're already in that driver's seat and you are making the choices. You're attracting circumstances towards you that help you step into this new reality. Okay, then we have Woodpecker. Use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. Yeah. Let's see again that you're attracting opportunities, and when the opportunities come to you, you do your part and you do it fair, you do it justly. Okay, so using that discernment, being strong and courageous in your approach, achieving those goals, not backing down, and embracing difficulties like a champ. Okay, because difficulties are here to just shape you into your own boss in your life. Okay. Amazing! Let's see, Astrodices, the last message. I'm so excited on your behalf. Okay, September, someone amazing. Sagittarius, Moon, and the 5th house. So yeah, the Moon in Sagittarius can be that you're thinking of many different possible scenarios for fun. Okay, high ambitions, big goals, that could be something you're doing just for fun. You're really kind of having fun with life. That's what I'm feeling here. Some of you could be connecting with a mother figure who's long distance, perhaps communicating with them, or someone in your counselor section, someone who can guide you and you're emotionally attached to a bit. You can have a good conversation with them, talk about whatever you're going through, if that resonates with you. With this wanting to guide, wanting to be a guide, wanting to figure out life, these things, there could be like big questions you're asking here, okay? The Lovers is that major decision, major choices. The Queen of Cups as well. Is like convening with the universe, right? And so is the Queen of Swords, big questions, and even the King of Wands. I just want to see what's going on in your love life, because I'm not really getting too much of a love romantic vibe here, so just in case you're curious, let's see. Love life for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising in September. Just a quick one. We have Ace of Swords, there could be some communication coming through, finding clarity, perhaps in what type of people you want to be attracting, or making that manifestation clear, and you're getting some signs and results from it as well. Okay, so I suppose that could resonate for love over here. We have 8 of Wands, once again communication, and we have 4 of Wands, which is stability, home and family environment, celebrating something with close members who you consider like family. You guys could be traveling, planning a travel, talking about things to get this clarity on how to stabilize things. For those of you already in communication, there could be even more profound communication that just adds more clarity and adds a foundation strong enough moving forward for the people involved. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Scorpios. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope the message has resonated. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want a personal reading, you can reach me via Etsy. The link is in the description box in the comment below. I hope to see you some other time. Until then, take care.